All right, Krebus. The fame has gotten to your head. All right, I clicked on this video looking for very serious Leagues 3 discussion. I think that the fame is going to your head now.
I went through 25 hours of content in the last day to make up the best possible strategy for Leagues 3. And basically I came to the conclusion is that don't do combat. That's literally it. That's it. You can now leave. You can go watch my other videos. Subscribe and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye. Okay. If you want to see the actual explanation, I'll do a quick rundown. Basically, I think combat is a massive beta in the first few days, and here's why. But before we get into that, I want to thank today's sponsor, Jagex. Thank you, Jagex, for sponsoring my video game addiction and making me basically a glorified drug addict. I present you my pacifist plan. Why is combat overrated? Well, I think I'm overthinking combat at the start. And I went too hard in trying to make my route around it, but then I realized that resource skills are just so much faster to complete tasks with. Like I thought too much about like magic or range or whatever. I'm gonna do all these quests and stuff. You don't need that. You don't need any of those. You just need basic resource skills like woodcutting, mining, agility, cooking, stuff like that. And the way I came to the conclusion is, let me tell you a story about the first few days in Trailblazer League. And I'll start off with this clip. Okay, I don't actually have a clip. I swear to God, I searched for this clip for like 2 hours and I know it's out there, but I just couldn't find it and I don't have time to search it anymore. What basically Matt Husky said last year is that all tasks are not created equal and some are meant to be more easier than others. So we all spawned in Lumbridge and it might have been because there isn't immediately anything big to kill, or I might be a genius, but I think I genuinely didn't kill a single NPC in the first 2 or 3 days. And I ended up in top 200, but I didn't even play that much. I had like, I don't know, 25 hours in first 3 days. And basically how I got there was that I made a task list for myself and I called it ETTC. Now you're asking, what is that, Grievous? Estimated time to complete. What that means is how long should a task take on your first day to complete. There is 3 variables in play here. How much time and how much effort you need to complete the task, and how many points you get for that time and effort. So how much time do you need to complete the task? If you look at a task in the first day and you're thinking this is gonna take more than 5 minutes to complete, you should skip it. If you look at a task and it's gonna take multiple items or skills to complete, you should skip it. And if you look at the task and think, fuck, that's annoying, you should also skip it. So I'll give you an example. Equipping a mithril weapon gives you 5 points. Cooking the shrimp also gives you 5 points. Completely opposite side. One task could take you up to 30 minutes and requires a lot of things like money and levels, while the other just takes seconds, basically. That's why I think combat is not optimal at the start. You need a lot to make it work compared to skilling, and I think Jagex made that intentionally last year, and it carried over to this year, right? Another example. Let's look at the medium task. One is equip a Torgasan crossbow, 10 points. And one is pickpocket the cart, also 10 points. One requires 3 or 4 skills, multiple quests, multiple locations to visit. Other you're gonna be able to complete anyway with a single skill that's already unlocked. And it works with multiple other tasks as well. If you calculate the time and effort to complete either of these tasks, one is like miles faster than the other. With that being said, here is my updated starting route. At first, I thought I'm gonna rush, attack, and do fight arena and 3 gnome village, and then do waterfall, do strength, stuff like that. I'm not gonna do any of this anymore. Now I'm gonna focus essentially on these skills on day 1. These are gonna get me as much points as possible, and I added in a few tasks that require no items or skills to complete. I am gonna skip winter dot because honestly I can't do winter dot at full potential since you need like total of 5 skills to do it efficiently, and it's just not worth it at the start. Maybe on day 2, day 3 we'll have to see. The whole idea for day 1 is to get as many renown points as possible to make my progress more linear on day 2. Because after you get over that first hurdle of having all the skills unlocked, you are pretty much free to do anything you want. I made a paste pin in the description if you want to see my route on day 1. And to end off the video, I think I am definitely overthinking this. because last year I had almost no plan. I just did a lot of skilling, and it went how it went. I didn't really care. But this year I am definitely overthinking this situation. Like, I guarantee you there's gonna be a guy who has put zero thought into this and is just gonna complete as many tasks as possible on day one, and he's gonna probably beat me. So don't think too much and just do stuff, and you're pretty much good to go. Subscribe, let me know what your day one route is, and I'll see you guys in a few days. Bye. My brothers don't die, we just pussy bop. I tell your girl to link me at the coffee shop. Getting freaky in the sheets, we're taking body shots. Then I finish with a facial just to top it off.